Morning. Just left Sunbury Weir, or Sunbury Lock actually. Going back up past the weir. There's the old Sunbury Lock keeper's cottage, but there's a new one down by the lock. The island on the right is owned by the Corporation of London, believe it or not. This is the lock cut, which goes down to the lock, and Sunbury Weir is up ahead. We're going up to Walton. On a Broom. Twin twin Perkins engines, I think, on this. Diesel engines, 6-cylinder ones. I don't know if it's coming out on the sound, but there's quite a bit of sound of bird song, and now we've got a sound of a helicopter, because the Thames here is the main helicopter route into London. So my theme of helicopters on YouTube is amassing. Got no idea what type that one is. This site here used to be where they used to make boats during the war. The site got into disrepair. In actual fact, there's a fisherman that got murdered a few years back. Here's the Weir pub. Morning. And here's Sunbury Weir. We came down that where canoeist is over there. We came down from the creek over there. It was quite rough in there. Quite boisterous. Did a tree job and planted a new tree at that place there, and the new tree is that one there I'm pointing to. It seems to be growing okay. That's some flourish plants at over at Adam. Yeah, having good fun in that Weir stream, those canoeists. Know what they're doing. Did another tree job. Let's see. I think it was just about where that blue boat is there. Took a tree down at the front, or it might have been the house next door actually. Yeah, I think it was the one where the blue boat. No, it might have been that one next door. Can't remember. That was about 4 years ago. And what? Oh, here we go, another helicopter. Let's see if we can. Sweet. Very difficult trying to. Oh, there we are. I think that's the Thames one. The ambulance helicopter. What we've got here is some people that water gypsies. And then over here is the Environment Agency site. There's some lock gates there. Lots of heavy machinery, and in there is a dry dock. Well, it's a dry dock, it's full of water. Right, and we come out the stretch towards Walton-on-Thames. This used to be a camping ground out the front. There used to be a whole line of these tents along there, but they've gradually been replaced by these little sheds. Where that tower block is up there, that's Walton-on-Thames town centre. And just over here is the weir which goes into the creek below Sunbury. This one here, Joanna, 1898, Dutch barge kind of thing. There's the weir for the creek. Did some work on that tree about 10 years ago. Looks like someone's subsequently done some more on it. Did this willow tree there. That was about 10 years ago as well. And what other ones we've done? I think we've done a whole host along this island. Part of that island was owned by a bloke called Joe Chappelle. His son bought the failed C&A group for £1. Subsequently went to prison over the matter. Joe Chappelle's now moved on. No idea where he is. There's an odd looking one. Always admired this slipper launch with its launching system. It's got its own personal little crane. Quite unusual for a slipper launch. It's got a sort of outboard engine inboard. Next weir, it's got a story. It's a willow tree, mass great bough snapped out of it It was that one there. Yeah, that big willow tree. Big bough right across the water. Got called in. Oh, in fact, there it is, that bit there. Stretched right up to the weir. Got called in to clear it. Cleared it. And the bloke didn't pay up. Awkward customer. Yeah, so just approaching the anglers at Walton. And up around the next right hand bend is Walton Bridge. These houses here, they're at the bottom of Felix Lane, Shepperton, or Sunbury. It's where the Holiday Inn is. So there we've got the Anglers pub. I'm sorry that today, the filming today, it's a bit gloomy. Tomorrow it's going to be really sunny. It's been really good to do this trip tomorrow, but we've got to go up to Shepperton to do something this afternoon. So there we go. Oh look, somebody's mowed their grass. They tipped it all in the river. Oh look, shed more loads of grass. Yeah, grass. Just use the river as a rubbish dump. Right, so here's the Anglers. Nice pub. So you got DBH Marine, you got Walton Upholstery, Hannah Martin Flowers. And there's a pub behind these pub called the, I think it's Black Swan. It's got, I think that's a Young's pub. That boat there, the Onion, I think they do music off of it. In fact, the hashtag Onion Music. But yeah, Walton on Thames. Still these chalet style riverside properties. There's more grass there. More grass. Tree there done at too healthy. So coming up on the right hand side is the Royal Navy cadet place. I think it's training ship Black Swan. Yeah. Grin. That bloke just south of that is bloke I know who runs the canoeing section. They got that place there, got its own little dock. Here we've got the entrance to Shepperton Marina. Diesel 141, petrol 189. There's Shepperton Marina. And up here is Walton Bridge. Oh, there's Walton Marina, I missed that one. Latest menace on the river, stand up paddle boarders. Not a menace, they're just, there's so many of them there. He's going along quite nicely, that one. Morning. Yeah, he's getting a bit of speed on. All these houses here used to be boat works, boat yard. And once again they built boats during the Second World War. Then in the 50s it reverted into a factory and into a plastics factory doing moulding and stuff like that, and timber yard I think at some stage, and then that all got pulled down and these new flats got put in. And it's Walton Bridge. It was built about 10 years ago now. And that very little light blue one underneath there, girl that used to work for us, Lydia, she bought a canal boat and she renovated it, and she's having the engine fixed at the moment. So she's got it moored up here. Old police boat. Right, I'll end it here. I'm getting a bit cold now. We're doing running speed. Oh, just one last bit. Let's see. There was a shed. We took a big willow tree down. Which one was it? The willow tree was absolutely rotten. I was surprised it didn't fall down before we took it down. Which one was it? Oh yeah, this place here. It was behind. There's a brown shed behind this other shed, and in fact they've replanted just there another willow tree. But that whole area where that shed was, there was the root of a willow tree. We stumped ground that out as well, and they've replanted another willow. But that was a big job. Completely rotten right up the middle. Just coming up to the Desborough Cut. It's where the river subdivides out. Round to the right is old Shepperton, and the Desborough Cut was built in the 30s to try and alleviate some of the flooding. Probably one of the early flood relief schemes initiated by Lord Desborough, all dug out by hand. So it's straight up there. And round to the right is going up towards Shepperton. Like the Desborough Cut now, you've got lots of these water gypsy types, just moored, free moorings. But must be quite bumpy being moored up down there. Right, so regatta navigation channel, yeah. So we're all right to go this way. Yeah, I don't know what it's probably a rowing event up and down the Desborough Cut. Fellow club members got their boat here. They're quite active with the Thames Yacht Club. This one here. Right, now the long drag all the way around to Shepperton. Takes you up towards the Red Line and Shepperton Square. Right, I'm going to end this here and go in. It's cold. Alright.